Our story begins in a magical realm called Dewdrop Forest, where woodland pixies, sky pixies, and water pixies all live in perfect harmony. Among them lives a water pixie named Sage, wise beyond her years. This story is about Sage. As everyone knows, pixies are created by Mother Nature herself. When she sheds a teardrop, known to us humans as a dewdrop, it lands on a single petal, and a pixie will appear. Pixies have the ability to enter the human world to assist during times of crisis, but they keep their true nature a secret from humans and must always return to the pixie realm once their task is complete. On this particular sunny afternoon, Sage sat under a tall oak tree, reading to a very special baby shroom, A Pixie's Guide to Fantastic Fungi, a favorite book among the little ones. Sage devoted much of her time to studying the mushroom species in the forest. Her boundless curiosity and wisdom made her a beloved pixie among the shrooms. But what they loved most about Sage was her notorious sweet tooth. She often filled her pixie shoes with candy to delight the baby shrooms. At home, she kept many of her pixie shoes brimming with candy and was always ready to share a sweet treat with anybody that happened to stop by. Storytime was interrupted by a powerful yet soft voice that whispered into Sage's ear. She knew that voice. It was Mother Nature. "My dear Sage," the voice said, "the Louisiana Bayou is in grave danger. An invasive species is choking its waters, putting countless plants and animals at risk. You are one of my most faithful water pixies, and that is why I am entrusting you with this vital task. To get there, you must travel through the human world, where your pixie form cannot be seen. You will need to transform into your human self." Sage stood and responded promptly. "Yes, ma'am. I am ready for this mission. I will make you proud." In the blink of an eye, Sage became a striking young human lady. She loaded her backpack with lots of yummy, sugary snacks for her journey. As Sage left Dewdrop Forest, she made a heartfelt stop to bid farewell to her two favorite woodland pixie friends, Poppy and Primrose. She discovered Primrose tenderly nursing a tiny chipmunk back to health. renowned throughout the village for her compassionate care of every little forest critter in need. Meanwhile, Poppy was cheerfully occupied, babysitting for Mother Squirrel as usual. Prim and Poppy wished Sage good luck as she set off for Louisiana, but not before reciting the sacred pixie pledge together. Pixies nurture, heal, and mend. Their kindness seems to have no end. From bunnies to turtles and little snails too, helping creatures is what they do. Although playful and silly, they take a solemn vow and pledge their promise with a bow. Sage gave her friends a hug, and with that was off to the Pelican State. She walked to the nearest bus stop, blending seamlessly into the human world. Carrying a small purse, just like the human ladies always seem to have, she waited patiently for the bus. When it arrived, she climbed aboard and settled into a window seat. She gazed out at the fascinating sights of the human world, marveling at how different it was from her magical home. Sage finally arrived in New Orleans, a fantastical place known for its gators, swamps, bayous, and all that jazz. Before heading out on her mission, Sage had an appointment with a very special human, Miss Ava, an award-winning scientist and expert on invasive species. Ava explained how there were many invasive plants growing in the bayou. This really helped Sage understand how grave her task truly was. After absorbing all she could from Miss Ava, Sage thanked her and said goodbye. What an incredible and brilliantly sculpted mind that Miss Ava has, she thought. Sage finally made her way toward the wetlands, marveling at the majestic cypress trees along the water. She noticed a variety of birds, egrets, herons, and cranes. As she ventured deeper into the bayou, Sage noticed a small frog sitting on a lily pad. "Hello there," Sage greeted with a smile. "I'm Sage, and may I ask who you are?" The frog puffed out his chest proudly. "I am Hopper, the king of this bayou," he declared. Sage crossed her arms, and with a skeptical glance asked, "If you're a king, Hopper, where's your crown?" Well, well, I may have misplaced that. I'm not really sure," shrugging his little froggy shoulders. Well then, King Hopper, it's certainly a pleasure to meet you. I've come today to your kingdom to remove some invasive plant species plaguing your waters, Sage said. Invasive plant species? Never heard of such a thing. Could you be more specific? Asked King Hopper. Well, Hopper, let me tell you about these little troublemakers, but you're not gonna like it, Sage began. First, there's the horrible hydrilla, a submerged plant that grows to the water's surface, creating dense mats that can tangle a boat's propeller. Fishermen despise it. Then, there's the wicked water hyacinth. It's beautiful, but very deadly, known as a swamp killer because it chokes the water, depleting it of its oxygen. Oh, I almost forgot this one, the dreadful duckweed, which forms thick mats that block sunlight and create stagnant water. P.U., what a smell! No human or animal wants to be near that kind of water. So what do you think? Hopper stood there, wide-eyed, and said, I have noticed that the water in the bayou is less, well, watery. My lily pads have less room to move. So, hydrilla, hyacinth, and dreadful duckweed, is that all? Oh no, Sage replied. I haven't mentioned the worst of them all. Hopper's eyes widened in alarm. What could be worse than dreadful duckweed? The giant suffocating salvinia, Sage said, her eyes filled with fear. It spreads rapidly, blanketing the water surface and choking out all the native plants. It keeps growing uncontrollably until everything is overwhelmed. Hopper was left speechless, his head hanging in despair. So what do you think, King Hopper? Do you want to help me save your kingdom? My dear Sage, you have convinced me. It would be an honor. When do we get started? Sage turned to Hopper and with a quick twirl, transformed into her water pixie self. She thrust her fist in the air and exclaimed, Hopper, my new friend, we start now. Without any delay, Sage and Hopper jumped into the water. They quickly got to work removing as many invasive plants as they could identify. They were finding all kinds of terrible, life, blood-sucking succulents. Word spread quickly through the bayou. Hopper had explained the urgent situation to his fellow residents, and one by one, they eagerly joined the effort. Gators used their powerful jaws to clear away the hydrilla. While water snakes wrapped their long, slithery bodies around mats of salvinia, dragging them to the shore. Sage and Hopper made sure to take frequent breaks, sharing snacks from her backpack to keep their energy up. After days of relentless work, the invasive plants were under control, and the water sparkled once more. The animals began returning, and the fish swam freely again. Standing at the water's edge, Sage and Hopper watched the bayou come back to life. Hopper let out a jubilant croak, and Sage smiled with a deep sense of accomplishment. They were immensely proud of their efforts and grateful for the support they had received. After thanking their newfound friends and saying their goodbyes, Sage and Hopper, now the best of friends, set off. Sage transformed back into her human self, and together they made their way back to Dewdrop Forest, Hopper happily in tow. When they arrived back home, Mother Nature's voice greeted them, full of warmth and pride. Thank you, my dear Sage. You have restored the bayou's beauty and balance. I knew I could count on you. Sage bowed her head in respect. It was our pleasure, she replied, glancing at Hopper. I couldn't have done it without my new friend. Mother Nature thanked Hopper and bestowed a golden crown upon his head. Sage beamed with pride. 3 cheers for King Hopper, the true king of the bayou. Have you ever met someone that loves animals? Someone kind and wants to make this world a better place? Perhaps you've just met a pixie. The end.
Every time I look at them now, they kind of look like Minnie Mouse. So. But I had a blast.
She's very excited. We just had the cutest story ever.
Everybody can open their dolls. And I hope you love them.
Oh my gosh. This is Sage. Let's get her open here.
Oh, and I would like to add that I designed that dress. And I didn't sew it, but I designed it. I picked out the fabric. I cut out the pieces. And after I tried to sew a few, I told my daughter to get to my house as fast as she could. And
look how sweet she is. Oh my gosh.
Not doing it myself.
Look at the little. She is so.
I would like to do a huge shout out to all the seamstresses out there.
She is precious. So this is Sage in human form from the story, and she has a little backpack full of. Oh, this is my centerpiece. Oh no, she came with the hopper. I guess they all came with the hopper.
Just one last time, I just want to say thank you so much. When she told me my luncheon was sold out, I was again, what? And then when all the dolls sold out, I was just like, I'm always just in shock and just like overwhelmed. So thank you so much.
I didn't know we were going to get the King Hopper with the doll. This is very cool.
I have someone make it for me, so I get to be creative. And that's what I love to do as an artist. I love to create and design.
He is so cute.
All the hard work for me.
He's such an important part of the story. And then she's got her little purse to go to town with, and I wonder if there's.
Yes, and I love doing artwork.
She's got sweets in her backpack. That is so cute. Oh gosh, I love her so much. She's amazing. And these are the last dolls that Sandy is planning to cast herself. She's going to have her stuff done in a factory from now on, just so she can spend more time being creative instead of actually doing the physical process of casting. But my gosh, she's so gorgeous. I love her dolls so much. And I love that her daughter made the dresses, and just amazing. She is so precious. I'm so happy with her. I love her. And I got a centerpiece. I'm so happy. I put my name in, and I didn't draw for them. Mary drew for them, so it's not cheap, and I got one. So, all right, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I want to say a huge thank you to my patrons from Patreon: Lindsay S., Leah W., Doreen Z., Janice H., Mercedes W., Cindy K., Bear Sunflower, Diane B., Kelly L., Shorna R., Stephanie W., Shalane C., Penny P., Louisa's Knickknacks, Marty G., Lynn P., Cindy L., and Sabrina A. Your support means so much to me and helps me continue bringing you great dolly content. For more information on how you can become a supporter of this channel, please see the notes in the video description. Thank you.